Welcome to week 2 of our NFL picks. Last week was a terrible week for all three of us, to be honest with you. I won the week with a 7-9 record. John went 6-10. Ethan, buddy, you went 3-13.
I feel like a true Washington fan.
Who threw this at me?
You just got assaulted, by the way. Anyway, week 2. First up, we've got the Buffalo Bills at the Miami Dolphins on Thursday night. Both of these teams had to make double-digit comebacks to win.
Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, Drew.
As much as I like to win the Dolphins, I do lean towards the better quarterback, so I'm going to pick Josh Allen and the Bills here.
I think as long as Tyreek doesn't get arrested again, this is an easy Miami win.
Yeah, I have to agree with Ethan Hibbs here. Sorry, Blake.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
All right, moving into the Sunday slate, we've got the Las Vegas Raiders visiting the Baltimore Ravens. Both these teams lost in week 1. Ravens are just a much better team, so I'll pick them.
I will go Ravens here.
I'm still saying
You, Baltimore! That's the same joke twice.
We got the Los Angeles Chargers against the Carolina Panthers. Chargers won against the Raiders pretty comfortably in Jim Harbaugh's debut. The Carolina Panthers...
Back foot throw.
And for that reason, I'm going to be picking the LA Chargers in this game.
Yep.
No.
What?
I'm going with the worst team in football, Carolina. Bryce Young, comeback game, and then they're going to lose out for the rest of the year.
All right, now we have a surprisingly interesting matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys. The Saints managed to destroy Carolina last week. Dallas, they made Deshaun Watson look like
A better person than football player.
But both these teams look pretty good. I'm actually kind of interested in this game, but I will pick Dallas. I think they're a little bit better.
I hate you. I hate Dallas. I'm still going to go Dallas because I think they'll win.
If I had a coin, I'd flip it. And who won? Dallas.
Next, we've got a playoff rematch. One of my favorite games of the week. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. The Buccaneers beat Ethan's Commanders. The Lions scraped out an overtime win versus the Rams, which was pretty impressive for them. I just got a feeling Baker Mayfield's going to pull it off. I feel like he's angry about that playoff loss, so I'm going to pick the Bucs.
I can't side with Tampa after what happened. I got to go Detroit.
I'll stick to my Lions. I'll get you, Pirates.
That's got to be the best pirate I've ever seen. So it would seem.
All right, next up we've got the Marith Bowl, which unfortunately got a lot less interesting, between the Indianapolis Colts and the Green Bay Packers. Colts just narrowly lost to the Texans. Here is a look at the Colts defense. Meanwhile, Anthony Richardson threw maybe the greatest pass in NFL history. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased, but that thing was just ridiculous.
Yeah, I saw the clip. It was pretty good.
Meanwhile, Green Bay put up a very close game to the Eagles. Warsaw, Jordan Love got hurt. He hurt his MCL, sprained it. He'll be out a few weeks. So because of that, because he's not going to play, this is not even close. I'm picking the Colts to win this one pretty easily.
Yeah, same here. Even though you can't screw this up.
We're all getting this one wrong. Go Indianapolis.
Cleveland Browns against the Jacksonville Jaguars. These are both loser teams this week. The Browns got embarrassed. They got smoked. Deshaun Watson finally getting some karma. Unfortunately, do keep in mind they did still give him $46 million a year guaranteed. So really, who's the real losers? It's all of us. But they lost, and so did Jacksonville, who had a 14-0 lead over the Dolphins at one point. They were up 10, and they were about to score to go up 17, and then they fumbled the game away. Trevor Lawrence is at least competent, and so for that reason alone, it's Jacksonville.
I got a special love for Trevor Lawrence.
I'll go with Jacksonville. Sorry, Cleveland.
The San Francisco 49ers at the Minnesota Vikings, both winners in week 1. 49ers kicked the crap out of the Jets, made their defense look stupid. McCaffrey didn't even play. It didn't matter. Jordan Mason, who I'd never heard of in my life, goes for 150. Vikings got to play the Giants. Sam Darnold, he was very solid. I think this is going to be sneaky close. I feel like this is going to be like a touchdown game, but I do think the 49ers will win.
San Fran's got something cooked up in that halfback, huddle, whatever. Like, they don't even play for the quarterback.
Yeah, I'll go with the 49ers.
Brock Purdy, bro, he look like Ronald Reagan.
1-0 Seattle versus 1-0 New England somehow. Seattle, though, they played pretty solid. The Patriots somehow played solid against the Bengals and won. So, did we spend 20 seconds even on that part? I mean, I don't think we had anything for that game.
We were pretty confident that the Bengals were going to win that.
Yeah, and then it just didn't happen. So, don't underestimate the Patriots here, but I will go with the Seahawks ever so slightly.
I have to go with the Seahawks as well.
Who'd you pick, John?
Seattle.
Pick Seattle, all right. New York Jets at Tennessee. These teams both lost. The Jets didn't look very good. Aaron Rodgers came back. He did all right. I mean, he wasn't terrible. Jets just kind of looked middling. Their defense looked terrible. Their offense looked mediocre. Tennessee was up 17-0 on the Bears and then didn't score a single point the rest of the game. They might want to investigate Will Levis. He might have had a Bears parlay. I don't know. And I'm going to pick the New York Jets because I do think Aaron Rodgers will slice him up. And if he doesn't, it's going to be panic time in New York.
I'm going to go with Aaron Rodgers, and he's going to open up his third eye.
No, I lost faith in the Jets.
Losing faith from John takes effort, Jets.
It really does, actually.
Nice job, dude. New York Giants at Washington. Why don't you take it away?
Obviously, I want Washington to win this. New York, probably the second worst team in the NFL. And if Washington loses to that, we might be worse, which I would really hope isn't the case. But I have to go Washington just for the sake of them not looking bad.
Now, this is a fair reason. And I will agree. Something's telling me the Giants might win. I don't know why. I'm picking Washington.
I'm hearing it too, I promise.
Well, because I'm a gambling man. Seriously, serious problem.
Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it.
I'll go with the Giants.
Los Angeles Rams at the Arizona Cardinals. Both lost. The Rams are hurt. I think the Rams are a better team, but they lost Puka Nacua for a few weeks. They've lost their tackle. I think Noteboom, I think is his name. They've lost their guard. I don't even know who he is. But no offense to that beloved member of the LA Rams. But I still think they'll be a good team, but I'm going to pick the Cardinals here, especially since they have home field advantage.
I like Arizona winning this. They should probably try to throw to a receiver named Marvin.
Yeah.
Might help a little bit.
I'll go with Arizona again.
Pittsburgh Steelers against the Denver Broncos. So it was looking like it was going to be a Russell Wilson Let's Ride revenge game. Unfortunately, what happened, we thought it was going to be Russ going into that game. As it turned out, Russ didn't even play on Sunday. Justin Fields played because Russ had a calf injury. And the Steelers won, scoring 0 touchdowns.
Steelers fashion.
It's the most Steelers thing ever. They field goaled the Falcons to death. How do you kick 6 field goals? How do you and win? I'm mad. I hate the Steelers, dude. I really do. Look, the Falcons might suck. We don't know. They might. I mean, I picked the Falcons to win the division, and they looked god-awful. So maybe they just suck. Or maybe the Steelers' defense is just ungodly, and TJ Watt is the greatest player of all time. God hates us. So because of that reason, I will be picking the Pittsburgh Steelers against the Broncos, who disappointed us last week.
I thought Bo Nix could be my boy, and I want to give him one more chance. Just one, and I might repeat that every week until the season's over.
Nah, Steelers.
So here's the thing about this game. This is America's game of the week. The Chiefs are the host. You know, they played very well and beat Ravens against the Bengals, who the NFL set up this pretty easy matchup for them, so they could both at least be 1-0 going into this game. And they sold the bag to the Patriots. So I don't know what to say. Look, I don't know why I have a weird gut feeling that Bengals are going to do pretty well in this game. Does that mean I'm going to pick them? No. I'm not going to pick them because I don't trust them.
I am. No, I really just do not like Kansas City.
Well, that's a fair reason to pick against
them.
them.
That is an awesome reason, but I can't get over the fact that Joe Burrow can't throw a football in week 1 and 2, so I gotta go with Kansas City.
Chicago Bears against the Houston Texans. The Bears didn't score an offensive touchdown, did score a punt block touchdown, did score a pick 6 touchdown. Caleb Williams threw for under 100 yards and under 50%, and they won. So that stat line does make him the greatest Bears quarterback of all time.
I would love to see him actually put up numbers. I'm going to go Chicago.
Meanwhile, Houston Apparently Joe Mixon is the second coming of Jesus Christ himself, so
I do like Joe Mixon.
I don't know. On or off the field or both? There's only one right answer.
I can't answer that.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick Houston.
Fair.
Lastly, Monday night game that again would have been better 2 weeks ago. Kirk and his Falcons against Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. Eagles, pretty good on offense against the Packers. We're kind of up and down on defense. Did win. Atlanta, bro. Great song by Stone Temple Pilots, I will say that. Stop looking at me. It's probably in the background of the video right now. When you give up 0 touchdowns on offense to the other team and you still can't win, the Falcons had 26 passing plays in the game. 0 of them were play actions, so they didn't trust Kirk to do the run back to fake the ball to his running back and hold on to it. They didn't trust him to do that. Poor guy can't move anymore, and like I'm not gonna pick him in Monday Night Football, although you might be. It looks like I'm not gonna pick him in prime time against the Eagles. I'll pick the Eagles to win by 20.
Yeah, I'll go with Eagles too.
In Big Kirko we trust.
We're tracking week by week the win totals. By the end of the year, we're going to go by win percentage for whoever wins, because Christian's going to miss a bunch of weeks, and we don't want him to be ineligible to win just because he missed a few weeks and has less wins. All right,
Well, that's done. Ship it.
He's right. Goodbye.